Hey folks, Deano here again. This time taking a look at a figure that a lot of people have had some contentious opinions on. Personally, I was really looking forward to it. This is Figuarts Son Goku GT Edition, otherwise known as Goku when he was turned back into a kid at the start of Dragonball GT. But you could also use it as Path to Power Kid Goku. So it's basically a twofer with this review. So yeah, like I said, I was really looking forward to this guy when he was revealed. I know a lot of people have said he's too small, all the rest of it. I personally don't think so. I think he's the perfect height. Is he worth the price that they were asking? I think that's the question people should be asking. So yeah, let's get him off the turntable and take a look at his box, shall we? So, taking a look at the box, it's the standard Figuarts style packaging. Only difference is it's very small. Probably one of the smallest boxes they've ever made, to be completely honest with you. But yeah, we've got Son Goku GT down the side. Nice pictures of him on one side as well. You've got the Tamashii logo right there. Designed by Tamashii Nations in Japan, made in Vietnam. Thankfully, this guy doesn't have any of the QC issues that Vietnam are known for. I did get this from AliExpress during their anniversary sale. I got this guy for £32, which, yeah, that's quite a markdown compared to what he's actually selling for. I think it's like 45 quid. There was no way in hell I was paying that for him. Like, sorry Tamashii, but yeah, this figure's too small. Even with the accessories packed with him, like, he is not worth 45 quid. But yeah, unfortunately, AliExpress being AliExpress, they have put a lovely big sticker on the back, and even a barcode on this side, which I have attempted to take off, but it's one of the cheaper stickers. So yeah, I love how these all seem to be the exact same on the back, even on the bootlegs. Like, this is not made in China. Whoever's putting these on is clearly trying to pass them off as their own. But yeah, that is the box, I suppose. Not really much I can show you because of that sticker, unfortunately. But yeah. So, taking a look at accessories, he does come with a fair amount. He is missing one very important piece, which at this point I'm fairly certain is coming with Pan, after the reveal of the GT trunks with the Goku's tail. So yeah, bit annoyed at that, but then I was going to buy the trio anyway. Trunks is on pre-order already, so so yeah. In terms of faces, he comes with the smirk, or just a happy face. Looks really good. Just how Goku was in GT, pretty much. He has stern face. Looks really nice. I do notice that the tampos, for whatever reason, seem to be, like, the eye tampos are sort of going up into the sculpt. It's as if they didn't quite make enough space for the tampos. So at certain angles they do look kind of off, but not so much that it's noticeable. And finally, we have the teeth gritted face, which, yeah, you can see it a lot there with the light. That tampo is going down on his chin or his cheek, sort of thing. So yeah, something to bear in mind, but doesn't look terrible. by any means. He comes with an alternate hair, which is sort of windswept hair. That's really easy to pop off. It's just a double ball peg. This is what I wish they would have replaced. Like, replace this with a Super Saiyan head, and I would have bought 2 of this guy easily. Like, that would have made it much more worth it for me. But, like I said, pretty much guarantee at this point that Pan's going to come with the Super Saiyan head. Comes with another waist piece, which is more windswept to give him some more dynamic posing. On both of them, the belt does swivel, so standard affair there. Not really something that's absolutely necessary with him, to be completely honest. But this version is a lot thinner than the one that's actually on him. Comes with a new mini Kamehameha style effect piece, which is made differently to all the rest. I like the idea. Obviously, because it was smaller, they had to come up with something. I just don't like the fact that it's only 4 light beams. But yeah, they're all ball pegs now, so it didn't matter where you put them in, although you get 2 long and 2 short. So it does go kind of weird if you don't put them in right. But yeah, I kind of wish like it sort of doubled. Like if you put an extra bit down there and you had some extra pieces there and such. But yeah, it does a job. It looks a bit too artificial for my tastes. Is that the correct word for it? But yeah. Finally, he comes with an array of hands. Almost too many to count. It comes with a pair for the Kamehameha effect with the peg. Comes with a pair for the key blasts, just standard key blast stuff. Pair of standard Kamehameha hands without the peg. Why are you not focusing? Come on. There we go. Know you can do it. A pair of martial arts posy hands, Goku's standard posy hands, sort of thing. And for whatever reason, a pair of posy hands, but his ring finger and pinky aren't attached to the palm, so they're a bit more open. Not really sure what those are for. Kind of superfluous, in my opinion. But I mean, if it works, it works. Like, it's extra. So yeah, let's bring Goku in here and let's take a look at him, shall we? So yeah, his details are really nice, like especially for the size of him. Like, they got pretty much every detail spot on. The only thing I'm not 100% fond of is the hair. They've got the extra detail in the hair with the line work and such, but I just don't like how it sort of flops. Like, Goku's hair's always spiked up instead of down, if that makes sense. At least on this side. But yeah, apart from that though, looks really nice. We did get the adult version of this outfit with a demoniacal fit, which I'll do comparisons after. But yeah, do really like this. There's even some shading in the pants, just at the knee, which, I mean, they really didn't need to do. Like, this smaller scale, that wasn't going to be noticed if they didn't do it. So yeah, in terms of articulation, surprisingly really good for the scale. So you can look up that far, so you can do sort of flight poses easy enough. ball peg, so he has a lot of range all the way around. Pops off dead easy. So yeah, the shoulders, he can go up that far, swivel all the way around. This is on a free floating piece, and it's just a ball peg inside, so nothing missed there. You do get really good butterfly with that little tiny joint in there. The only thing that's a bit fiddly is, well, that shoulder sleeve. You bring it down, bring it in, and that's it sorted. He is missing a bicep swivel, which is unfortunate. You can sort of, well, I suppose, yeah, it's loosened up now. When I was first playing about with him, that ball peg did not want to move at all. But yeah, the sort of ball hinge at the elbow kind of makes up for it. So you can get past 90, tiny little ball hinge at the wrist. Hands come out easy enough. I would still be careful with them due to the size and possibly fragile nature of this figure. Doesn't have an ab joint, but he does have a waist swivel, which can swivel quite a lot. You can look down about that far. If you combine it with his neck, you can look down really far. You can look at his own toes. You can go back that far, and obviously some swivel. The belt does move. This piece, like I said, this one that's on him is a thicker material than the alternate piece, but you can, despite only having double ball peg in there, can still just about do the splits. You can kick up well enough, even with this thicker one on. Single joint at the knee, still looks good, does the job. And the feet are a little bit limited, but they do okay. They're a ball hinge. You can go down that far, up that far. Good toe articulation, and some really good ankle pivot. So yeah, all in all, decent little figure. Like I said, I would have really preferred to have Super Saiyan hair as opposed to what we got. But yeah, let's take this off, shall we? And we will put on the windswept just to see. There we go. That's easy enough. Pops on. And now that does look kind of badass, doesn't it? I am not a fan myself of the windswept look on figures. I'd rather them just be the base or Super Saiyan or what have you. But I mean, it gets the point across. I do like it. But yeah, let's get some comparisons out the way, shall we? There's not enough. Oh, that full neck came off there. Yeah, there's not enough for me to do a separate video, so I might as well just add it to the end of this. So this is the two Gokus from GT. This is the Demoniacal Fit Unexpected Adventure. But yeah, pretty much the exact same outfit. Demoniacal Fit just pulled some stunts to manage to get this. Like I said in my review of this guy, the top half is from the Resurrection F, counter-attacking K that they done, and the bottom half I think they took from Gogeta. So yeah, still really nice, do like it. About the only difference in colour that I can see between these two is the gi. The Demonico Fit one is got a purpley hue to it, whereas the GT one is more blue, which I think is more accurate, to be honest. But it's not something you're going to notice. Like, let's be honest, you're not going to notice that at all. So yeah, they're a nice complement to each other on your displays. And finally, since I still have him here, this is not the official. This is the bootleg that I recently reviewed of the Dragonball Kid Goku, which still does the job. It's about the same size and such, but you will notice a massive size discrepancy here. I thought this guy was small at the time, but yeah, I still thought there was a bit of a height issue with him. He was a bit too tall, especially compared to the adult figures and such, and the head was huge. But yeah, all in all, I think this is a pure upgrade between the two. So yeah. So yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And until next time, I'll see y'all later.